I chose the NCC CNA course because I just really liked the instructors and the entire NCC community, how welcoming everybody is, and I was able to take it in high school and get it done before I started college.
The new facility here at NCC has been great. You've got every tool you can think of. You're never struggling to find something. Just the facility as a whole has been awesome. It makes the learning a lot more interesting and a lot more hands-on, and it's just been great.
Probably the biggest thing that we do a little bit different than a lot of schools is the live work side of the world. So when we teach our students, we actually, if you look around the shop and see what they're working on, in most cases it's a customer car, and so they get real world application.
Our engineering design program is basically drawing components, manufacturing of the components, and then we get into the inspection of the components. So they got to create it, make it, and inspect it just as they would in industry.
The instructors here are really nice. The way they teach here is different than a few other colleges as well. We have outside cars, so not just a bunch of trainer cars that everybody works on and you kind of know what's wrong with them already. So we have to go through the full steps of diagnostics and find out what the problem is, and then we fix it.
The heavy equipment program here at NCC is unique in that we actually go out and do real world jobs. Students get hands-on time with the equipment. We cover the maintenance as well as the operation of the equipment, and then we go into the estimating side of things.
I chose NCC because they have a nice welding program, their building is fairly new, they make it very easy to just jump in and learn. Coming into welding, I had no experience, so
As we come to celebrate the spirit of competition, we'd like to take a moment to emphasize the importance of sportsmanship. Let's remember that while we cheer for our teams, respect all athletes, coaches, and officials is important. Good sportsmanship embodies fairness, respect, and graciousness in victory or defeat. We encourage everyone to support their teams with enthusiasm, but also to recognize the hard work and dedication of all participants. Together, let's create an environment where everyone feels valued and inspired. And our starters. For the Blue Knights, we have everyone on the field right now. Welcome, Blue Knight starters. They are coached by Hawken Hanna and Faisal Ba. And introducing our Thunder starters. Number 2, Anthony Dakota. Number 9, Iran Nasser-Aldin. Number 10, Nicholas Urichia. Number 13, Diego Alvarez. Number 14, Jose Martinez. And 15, Alejandro Henao. Number 17, Corey Oster. Number 22, Kemi Akoka. Number 23, Tom Salem. Number 26, John Andrea. Number 99, Charlie Fritzen-Cheka. Thunder are coached by Jesse Keeler, Trey Thomas, and Christian Knapp. And now will everyone please rise, face the flag for the singing of the national anthem by Linda Goody. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and when the rockets
I chose the NCC CNA course because I just really liked the instructors and the entire NCC community, how welcoming everybody is, and I was able to take it in high school and get it done before I started college.
The new facility here at NCC has been great. You've got every tool you can think of. You're never struggling to find something. Just the facility as a whole has been awesome. It makes the learning a lot more interesting and a lot more hands-on, and it's just been great.
And welcome, folks, to Orem Field in Sheldon, Iowa, as we are ready to get this matchup underway. Northwest Iowa Community College, the Thunder, hosting the Dakota County Tech Blue Knights. And the Blue Knights come in 3-7-1 with an overall record. And they are not a part of any particular conference. They are kind of independent, so they do not have a conference schedule, but 3-7-1 is their total overall schedule total overall record at the moment, excuse me. And NCC, your Thunder, come in winless so far in the inaugural season, but a fantastic opportunity for the Thunder here against the Blue Knights. So we are ready to begin things. The starting lineups have been read. The national anthem has been sung. And it's a Monday afternoon, ready to get some college soccer underway. As you see, the Dakota County Tech Blue Knights are going to start with possession. And I'm sure the Thunder anxious to get their first win of the season. And we're underway here at Orem Field in Sheldon. And quickly, the Dakota County Tech Blue Knights are attacking into Thunder territory and then retreating just a little bit here. And now again attacking, bringing the ball up. And last touched by the Blue Knights, so it's going to be Thunder ball. And now the Blue Knights, nice ball there. And coming on the near side, that's number 11, Tadiwa Mushaya. And it was an opportunity for the Blue Knights, but an empty opportunity. Great defense by the Thunder. Charlie Pritton-Jaka, the goalkeeper. Pritton-Jaka going to send this one to midfield. And a high header from the Blue Knights. Handled now by Ori Alster, the captain, in the middle. Now the Blue Knights have it. Andrea trying to play it up in the middle. Now a great job there. Great play defensively. Alejandro Henao. Ori Alster trying for it. Henao has it now. And it looks like it's last touched by Dakota County Tech out on the far boundary. So it'll be NCC Thunder ball. 43 minutes left to go in this first half. Throw in, but it's to a Blue Knight. Blue Knight is dribbling up and now passes it to the middle, but no one home. And NCC headed the other way with some nice momentum. That's Henao. Henao, a nice ball here to the near side. And a good look for NCC offensively, but nothing doing. Now Tadiwa Mushaya bringing it down, and last touch there by number 23, Tom Salim. Thrown in for the Blue Knights. Last touched by the Thunder now on the near boundary. Tadiwa Mushaya throws it in to his teammate, Marcus Davis. Now Mushaya again with an overhead toss from the near boundary. And dribbling down the near boundary. Nice move towards the inside. That was Angel Fuentes. But Ori Alster, now NCC, trying to clear it up back towards the middle part of the field. The Blue Knights have the ball. And now it looks like we'll have a whistle from the main referee. And that'll restart things with NCC and Charlie Pritton-Jaka about 15 yards out of the goal. Not an ideal kick there by Pritton-Jaka as that one sails out of bounds on the near boundary. Thrown in by Mushaya. Handled by Kevin Morales now. Back to the keeper. Goalkeeper today, number 0, Ethan Goff in goal, wearing the baby blue kit. Some contact there from Gakana, handled by John Andrea. Now stolen right back by the Blue Knights. A nice through pass, but Pritton-Jaka playing out of the goal. He boots it into the stands. And truly into the stands. Dakota County Tech overhead throw in on the far side. Nicely handled. Wow, kept in bounds. But now we're going to say looks like a penalty there on Dakota County Tech. It's a little high with the cleats. Now Ikoka trying to send one through to Hanau. A great run from Alejandro Hanau. And can't quite catch it with the soft touch, but last touched by Kevin Morales of Dakota County Tech. It'll be an overhead throw on the near boundary. Hanau tries to throw it in. Tries to throw it into his teammate, Nicholas Urokoekia. So now we'll see a goal kick incoming for Urokoekia and the NCC Thunder. And in from the far corner. And cleared away by the Blue Knights. And now Anthony Gikana. Overhead throw in on that far boundary. Throws it into Alster. Ori Alster, the captain, handling it. And now this one crossed all the way over. Handled by Iran Nasruddin. And we want to give a shout out to the Nasruddin family that is having a watch party from their home in Israel. Iran Nasruddin, a native of Israel. Ikoka now to Hanau on the near boundary. Hanau trying to keep it alive. Last touched by the Thunder, says the near side boundary official. Mushaya passes it in. Now back to Ethan Goff in goal. Goff going to softly pass it to his teammate on that far side. Now back to Kevin Morales. Now to the middle to his fellow teammate. And I believe that hit the official. And it did. It actually, I believe, hit the official in the back of the head there. But didn't phase him in the slightest, but we are going to have the stoppage of play there as a result. And it's going to be Blue Knight ball now. Ray Escobar Sanchez chips it up into the middle. Now back to Escobar Sanchez. Now to the far side. Oh, nice touch there by Urokoekia. Nice pressure from NCC. I like their front row of their defense really getting up and pressuring Dakota County Tech, the Blue Knights back row. And now some speed coming from Dakota County Tech. Anthony Gakana handles it on the far boundary. And now won by the Blue Knight player. Jostling for it in that far corner. Still in play. Now finally last touched by Dakota County Tech. Or excuse me, last touched by NCC. So it'll be Dakota County Tech for a side throw-in from that far side. Little running start from Dakota County Tech. And into the goal. Nice handles by Britton Jaka, the keeper. Wearing that green kit like he has so many times this year. Ikoka now tries to blast it upfield and gets a hop here. Salim can't handle it. Now this is Mushaya. Mushaya passes it to the middle to his teammate Morales. Now back to Fuentes. Fuentes now to the far side. Nicely taken by John Andrea, but right back to a Blue Knight defender. It's number 15 to win. And Britton Jaka, fantastic in goal. And so we'll have a goal kick, or excuse me, not a goal kick, a corner kick rather, coming from the near corner. It's going to be Lucas Franco, number 10, going to be kicking this corner from the near side, and quickly kicks it into his teammate. Now back to Franco. Franco tries to chip one into the box, handled by NCC. Now up to Iran Nasruddin. Nasruddin now dribbling. Cuts to the inside. Keeps his possession. Making moves. Now to Alster. Back to Nasruddin. Now a sliding tackle by Fuentes. Nasruddin with a nice play there on the side. Stolen away by Mushaya. Now Marcus Davis. Now the Blue Knights have it back well in their territory. Now right at midfield, coming down to the near side to Tadiwa Mushaya. Mushaya hits it long to the opposing side, handled by his teammate. Nice move in the middle. And right back to the teammate. And it looks like we'll have a stoppage of play. And a Blue Knight on the turf for Dakota County Tech. .34 minutes left to play in the first half. 0-0 is the score. A nice wall being built defensively for NCC. And the goalkeeper, Britton Jaka, lining them up where he would like. Fake, and now kick towards goal, and off the post, and out. A fantastic save by Britton Jaka as he just got his hand on it to deflect it. It then hit off the post and came dangerously back into the front of the box. Nice job by Salem. And Dakota County Tech trying to keep it in NCC territory. Last touched now by the Blue Knights. It'll be a goal kick from Britton Jaka. Goal kick coming now. Britton Jaka sends it to the near side. Stays fair. Nice head by Hanau. Now this one taken. That's Ray Escobar Sanchez. And going the other way now are the Blue Knights. Dakota County Tech trying to get a through pass. And a nice pass now. Shot on goal. Goes in. That's a goal from number... Not sure who scored that goal here. Looks like Lucas Franco, number 10, is going to be responsible for that goal. And indeed so. So now NCC early down 1-0. So a 1-0 score, Ori Alster and NCC trying to get aggressive offensively. Nice job by Yurikoekia. Now this one handled by Jose Martinez on that far side for NCC. Nice job by Akoka sending it back toward Dakota County Tech's goal. Anthony Gakana now with the overhead toss into the middle to the captain, Ori Alster. Alster dribbling in the middle. Guarded closely by the Blue Knight defenders. Now Kemi Akoka with a nice chip into the box, but right back out again. Ori Alster. Nice move. Now Alejandro Hanau. Now an opportunity for Martinez. Nice move. A shot on goal. Made it! Jose! That was Jose Martinez, number 14, with the goal for NCC. The Thunder equalizing here early in the first half. Fantastic shot by Martinez. He faked it. And the Blue Knight defender ran right by, and then Martinez had a nice look at it and really just bent it right into that top corner in the far post. Fantastic job by Jose Martinez. That's exactly what you need if you're NCC, equalizing early. And that's really what I feel like you need if you're NCC. It's an offensive goal early to break the seal. And now we're playing some soccer here. Ori Alster handling it now. Now Tom Salem couldn't get to that one as it goes out of play. Now Tadiwa Mushaya, overhead throw. Handled by Tu Win. Now Ori Alster headed back the other way for NCC. He's got space. And nice pass from Alster to Salem. Tom Salem on that near corner. Salem, see if he can get it across. Nice pass to Hanau. Alejandro Hanau trying to make something across and blocked there by number 7, Marcus Davis. Still in play. Davis tries to boot it. And now Tom Salem going to let things go out. Last touch by Mushaya. And now NCC already in Dakota County Tech territory just after scoring their first goal of this game. Tries to toss it into Nasruddin. And they're going to say it was last touched by Iran. Mushaya throws it in. And no whistle from that near boundary. John Andrea pops it up in the air. Ori Alster tries to save it. But unfortunately, it'll be an overhead toss for Marcus Davis. And we're going to have to back the Dakota County Tech Blue Knights up a little bit. They're getting a little ambitious with where that one went out of play. It's back here at about the 40-yard line on the football field. Mushaya, nice play by Alster, intercepting that overhead pass. Feeding it now to Yurikowekia. This one's intercepted defensively by Kevin Morales. Yurikowekia, nice pressure to that back row of defense. Same for Nasruddin now. NCC aggressive to that back row. Now Kevin Morales. Back to Morales on the near side. Pressured by Salem. Now Dakota County Tech. Great job there by Yurikowekia to intercept that pass. That was an aggressive pass by Dakota County Tech, and Yurikowekia there to intercept it. Now nice pass there to Ori Alster. And now falling to the ground are both players. Whistle on Dakota County Tech. So Ori Alster and the NCC Thunder are going to have this ball about 30 yards away from the goal, right directly in the middle of the field, right on the NCC logo. I believe this is going to be Yurikowekia with the attempt. High and through the uprights of the field goal. Would have been good for 3 points if we're on the football field today. Excuse me, that was number 14 for NCC. Jose Martinez already had one goal. They thought, hey, maybe we can get him a second goal here with that free kick of sorts. Now to the near side. It's going to be Kevin Morales. Morales trying to get it through to his teammate. Nice chip there, but great defense by Tom Salem. This is number 10, Lucas Franco. He already has the goal for the Dakota County Tech Blue Knights. Uriquecchia with it now. And gets it across to his teammate on the run. Fantastic pass. Diego Alferez with the shot on goal. That was number 13, Diego Alferez on that far side. Fantastic pass there from Uriquecchia over to Alferez and a shot on goal, but save deflected out of play by Ethan Goff. And now we'll have a corner kick from the far side. It's going to be Iran Nasruddin kicking this one. Iran from the far corner now. Bends it in. And a shot on goal, but just high and out of play. That was a great attempt by NCC. But now it'll be a goal kick coming from Ethan Goff. And the Blue Knights. Oh, it looks like it was going to be tipped by a Blue Knight defender, rather. So Nasruddin will try it again from the far corner. And again, Nasruddin sends it into the box. Bending in. And contact with the keeper. Alster tried to head that into the goal. And keeper Ethan Goff went up to get it. And Alster and Goff collided. Head official headed over to Goff, just making sure, hey, you're okay. He gets right back up and ready to resume play. So another good look for NCC, trying to get the advantage here in this match, but unable to do so. And Alster just playing aggressive ball here. I like that the officials allowing the players to play some physical ball. Now Alferez, great contest. Last touched by Dakota County Tech. Now Anthony Gakana, overhead throw. And not so fast, say the officials. Have to back up NCC just a bit to that far side. Now Gakana once more. Takes a running start, overhead throw. Into Alferez. Now Alferez to Alster. Now Dakota County Tech with the ball back. Ikoka getting it through. Back to Dakota County Tech. Now Morales has it. Kevin Morales now to the near side. Ray Escobar Sanchez. Escobar Sanchez bringing it up now for Dakota County Tech. Into the middle to Franco. Franco feeds it a bit too far. This one covered up by Pritin Jaka. And if you're Charlie Pritin Jaka, you have to be, pleasantly, surprised with the little change here of this game. Normally, Pritin Jaka has a lot of activity down here on his own goal. But for a little bit of a chance, he gets to see his offense work on the other side as Uriquecchia now passes it to the middle. This is Jose Martinez. Martinez bringing it up the middle uncontested. Dakota County Tech now try to feed it through. But Tom Salem, looks like a miscommunication there. Last touch by NCC, and a goal kick coming now from Ethan Goff. Goff kicking it short to his teammates. Played in the middle by Franco. Franco. Alster. Oh, Alster accidentally feeds it through to Marcus Davis. Marcus Davis on the run. Ikoka, great defense. Davis shot. Ikoka. Great job there by NCC and the defenders. And fantastic job by Kema Ikoka to really get on his horse, so to speak, and get back on defense and allow the reinforcements to come. John Andrea now boots it away. Handled now by Ori Alster. Alster now has it, dribbling through defenders, and Alster falls to the turf. No whistle given, however, by that official. Now back the other way, Marcus Davis. Now Mushaya Now Franco. Now 2 win. Stolen away by Iran Nasruddin. Great job defensively by number 9, Iran Nasruddin there. Bringing it up is NCC. Alferez. Nice job by Yurikoekia. And a nice tackle. No whistle. And we continue play NCC with it offensively, bringing it up. Nice move towards the middle. Nice move again. And no whistle once more given. Still an NCC player down. And now there's 2 players down next to each other. Still no whistle. Still no stoppage. Shot on goal. And thankfully out of play so we can stop time here. Wow. A rambunctious sequence of events there for both teams. As now 1 player from either team getting some assistance. And wow. Now we mentioned a little bit earlier in the broadcast, the officials, they're letting them play. They're letting them be physical. But at the same time, have to protect the players and that sort of thing. But the official says, no, we're good to go. Nothing doing. And now it'll be Charlie Pritton-Jaka with the ball. Kicks it up to Kemi Ikoka. We're playing once again. We're tied at 1-1. Here, 22 minutes left to go in the first half. Up now to Aaron Nasruddin. Iran. Now Yurikoekia. Nicholas Yurikoekia, rather. That one's intercepted by Escobar Sanchez. Now trying to pass it through to Marcus Davis, handled by the goalkeeper, Pritton-Jaka. Charlie kicking it around. And now going to pick it up after Marcus Davis going to run up a little bit. Now Alejandro Hanau. Chased now by Davis. Now to the middle. That's Martinez. Nice feed to Salem. And now Ethan Goff is going to take it for the Dakota County Tech Blue Knights in his own goal. Goff going to kick it out to midfield. Handled nicely on the run. Now Martinez to Alster. Alster now to the far side. I believe that's Diego Alferez. Yes, it is. Now Gakana has it. Gakana dribbling up. Nice pass to Yurikoekia. Back to Yurikoekia. And now Gakana once more. Anthony Gakana makes a move. Tries to feed it through. And that was great defense there by Ray Escobar Sanchez. And now into number 4, Kais Mahdi, who's in the game for the first time. Last touched by NCC, so Dakota County Tech with an overhead throw. Now back to Ethan Goff in goal. Now back to the far side to Ray Escobar Sanchez. Trying to pass it through and does. Marcus Davis on the run. Marcus Davis beats NCC defender. Marcus Davis working, gets in goal. And now dangerously, nicely cleared away by Kemi Ikoka, making some nice defensive plays so far. Stolen by Nasruddin, and now some physicality. Nasruddin goes down, pops right back up, no whistle. Shot from way far out. Alejandro Hanau heads it out of the box. Now Tom Salem. Salem working. Gathered by Alferez, retreated to Gakana, all the way back to Pritton-Jaka in goal. NCC going to try to start over with some offense here. Bringing it up to Andrea. Andrea now to Gakana. Now to the middle to Alster. Ori Alster. Now to Ikoka. Ikoka, too strong, but gets it through. Nice play. Alster. Now Hanau, back to Ori. Now a nice pass to Alejandro Hanau. Alejandro Hanau tries to make the defender there, Kevin Morales, just missed it. Alejandro Hanau, an overhead toss on the near side into Kais Mahdi. Stolen away by Dakota County Tech, and now headed the other way is Franco. But no, stolen right back, Jose Martinez. Martinez now to Alster. Alster with a shot towards the goal. I'm sure didn't quite get what he wanted on that one, and easily saved there by Ethan Goff. John Andrea trying to clear it out defensively, but hits it a little further towards NCC's goal, Gakana. And last touch by Dakota County Tech. And a little bit of protest from Dakota County Tech. But that's never going to do you any good there. I've never once seen an official change their mind after a little protest from a player. And same here is the case. So it's going to stay NCC and Anthony Gakana on that far boundary. And actually now John Andrea with his long arms is going to have an overhead toss. Gets it into Aaron Nasruldin. And now a whistle. And a little bit of physicality there. And now a little bit of physicality for sure here. Some jostling here from NCC and Dakota County Tech, and a card has been given. And the card, it appears, is going to be given to and it was given to a Dakota County Tech player, I believe. And I believe that was Ray Escobar Sanchez, number 5. As having a short discussion here with that main official. And it's never going to be the first guy that does it. It's going to be the second or third guy that gets the retaliatory pushes or shoves that are going to get called, and that's kind of what happened. A little bit of jostling on that far end, and Ray Escobar Sanchez just kind of came by and gave a little shove, and the official said enough of that. Again, we can play physical, but not anything to compromise player safety, of course. Alejandro Henao. Now back to Kim Ikoka. Now John Andrea. Andrea pressured heavily by Dakota County Tech Blue Knights. Nice head there. Andrea now has it and going to clear it up defensively. And now Kais Mahdi with a possible attempt here. NCC gets the ball back. Gets his number 8, Eduardo Tejada. Eduardo Tejada retrieving the ball all the way back to Kemi Ikoka. Now tries to pass it up to Nasruldin, but well defended. And now retreating all the way back to Ethan Goff, and goal is Dakota County Tech. Now the Blue Knights clear it out. Now it's Mushaya. And Mushaya a little too hard, and that's out on the near boundary. Alejandro Henao is going to have the throw in on the near boundary. Henao, overhead toss. And Eduardo Tejada dribbling now. Tejada gets by the defender. Tejada feeds one through to Kais Mahdi on the run. Kais Mahdi tries to get possession, but well defended there. Last touched by Dakota County Tech Blue Knights. Overhead throw in to Tom Salem. Now back to Henao. Salem very close to the boundary. Feeding it in now to Nacho Morales in the game for the first time. Now handled by Henao. Now Salim. Now Alster. Now Nacho Morales with it. Now retreating back to Kemi Ikoka. Now back to midfield, John Andrea. Now retreating all the way back to Priton Jaka, who's about 20 yards out of his goal. He's going to boom it. Try to get something through that last line of defense. Played by Morales. Nacho Morales, great job to contest that. Playing on the far side. John Andrea tried to clear it defensively, but ended up getting it right to, and that's going to be a beautiful pass, and that's into Michael Torres. And Torres making a move And no call. Now a shot on goal and way far right. And excuse me, that was Pablo Matos bringing it up. And now some substitutions as Ori Alster is going to step out, as well as Tom Salem. And coming in is going to be number 20, Leo Morris, and also number 18, Axel Rickert. Now back up to Franco has it. Franco feeds it to Mushaya on the near side. Mushaya with two defenders on him. Morales makes a nice move. Mushaya now gets it to Two Win. Now to Escobar Sanchez on the far side. Feeds one in. Spinning move cleared out by John Andrea. But right to Kais Mahdi. Now on the move, NCC. And last touch by Dakota County Tech defender Kevin Morales. Now throwing it in to Kais. Mahdi on the near boundary. Last touch by Dakota County Tech. Now throwing it over to Morales. Morales to Kais. Mahdi with the shot on goal. And takes one hop. Fielded nice and easy by Ethan Goff. Goff's going to roll it to the far side. Now through, tipped by NCC, and gathered now by the Thunder at midfield. Now Leo Morris is going to pass it back. Now up to Morales. Nacho Morales passes it to the far side to Anthony Gacana. Gacana making moves towards the middle, falls to the turf, and a whistle finally given by the official. First one of the game coming with just under 12 minutes left to go in this first half. Andrea kicks it in now to Eduardo Tejada. Now back to Gacana, now to Ikoka. NCC probing the perimeter. Nice touch there. That was Axel Rickert trying to get it to Alejandro Hanau. Unsuccessfully by NCC. Now Mushaya with it on the near side. Mushaya now crossing it. And now another whistle given, this time on NCC, so Dakota County Tech now to the near side, Kevin Morales. Kevin Morales for Dakota County Tech bringing it up. NCC contesting, and Charlie Pritanjaka coming to the outskirts of the goal to make the play. Pritanjaka now picks the ball up in his own goal. Now rolls it to Ikoka. Ikoka. He's going to chip it up to his teammate, but well played by Mushaya. Mushaya now gives it to his teammate for Dakota County Tech. That's number 23, Efrain Tellez. Now headed the other way is NCC. Handled by Morales. Morales back to Bermudez. Bermudez now to the far side to Ray Escobar Sanchez. Now Gacana handles it defensively. Now all the way back to Charlie Pritanjaka. 10 minutes left to go in the first half. Pritanjaka sends it to the far side. Now Nacho Morales has it. Dribbling around. Two defenders on him. Nice job, but gives it away now to Dakota County Tech. And now Dakota County Tech gives it right back to Pritanjaka in goal. Pritanjaka picks it up. And is going to send a booming kick to Kais Mahdi right at midfield. High bounce. Kais Mahdi trying to play it. Now another bounce. And now another bounce. Kais Mahdi on the sprint. Ethan Goff going to kick it out of goal for Dakota County Tech. Nacho Morales contesting defensively. Now Bermudez sends it back over to the near side. Now Mushaya. Now Kevin Morales brings it up. Morales now to Escobar Sanchez. Now to Bermudez on the far side for Dakota County Tech. Guarded by Morales. Nice pass from Bermudez. Saved by Dakota County Tech. And right back to him. Blue Knights trying to get into the zone of NCC. Chipped over the middle. Nice feed from Franco over his head. Now an opportunity for Dakota County Tech right into Charlie Pritton-Jaka, who's going to come out very quickly and try to get the momentum going the other way, with Dakota County Tech defenders still very close to NCC's goal. Nacho Morales slows it down here. Now Morales picking the pace back up towards the middle. Feeds one through, and nobody on the run. And Gakana, nobody's in the goal. Anthony Gakana, he paid the price for that one, but definitely got in the way of the goalie clearing it out and almost had an open goal for Kaismati. And Gakana still on the field, on the ground on that far side. And this is Mushaya coming in uncontested. Mushaya guarded by Hanau, kicked out by Akoka. And time is going to stop here as still on the ground on the far side back by Dakota County Tech's goal is Anthony Gakana. And Ethan Goff for Dakota County Tech, the keeper, going out there and giving him a help up. Nothing personal there. I apologize. Both playing hard. Giving some fist bumps, high fives to NCC's player. We like to see that sportsmanship. So we're going to have a corner kick now coming from Lucas Franco on the near side. And it looks like Gakana is going to exit the game. As I believe corner into the box. And play still going here. Nice move. And Nacho Morales now has it on the far side. Making a move now to the middle. Now up to Eduardo Tejada. Eduardo Tejada, nice feed to that far side. Kaismati, Nacho Morales sprinting through. Morales with a chance. Nice tackle there by Dakota County Tech to stifle that offensive attack by NCC. Nice steal right back by Eduardo Tejada, pressuring Dakota County Tech's back row defenders. Now the Blue Knights trying to feed one up through. Kemi Ikoka just going to kick that one out. Allow his defense to regroup. Now it'll be Mushaya. Tadiwa Mushaya, overhead toss on the near side. Mushaya gets it into his teammate. To Win. Win now over to the far side. Cross now to Mushaya. Mushaya just outside the box. Mushaya now going to send it, chip it across. Heading opportunity cleared out by John Andrea, but not quite. Again, up and through the uprights for Dakota County Tech, so it'll be a goal kick now from Pritton-Jaka on the way. John Andrea has it in goal. Kicks it now to the far side. Nacho Morales. Morales with the ball near the middle. Morales tries to get it to Ian Troncoso. Well, I believe Ian Troncoso was the individual who came in for Anthony Gakana. Trying to get it through to Lucas Franco, now retreating. It's Ray Escobar Sanchez bringing it up. Chips it in, handled by Pritton-Jaka. That was the first, seems like, substantial attack effort from Dakota County Tech. And now a beautiful pass here. High hop, Kaismati is able to gather it. Kaismati, and gets it stolen away. And no whistle called. As Motti now just hustling back defensively. Dakota County Tech still has this one. Lucas Franco. Franco sends one through to his teammate, but well defended by Alejandro Hanau and Charlie Pritton-Jaka. That was Pablo Matos, the forward, trying to get something going offensively for Dakota County Tech. Now sending it over to the far side to an NCC player. And some physicality, but no whistle. Lucas Franco now in the middle of the field is going to shoot it towards the goal and out of play. It'll be a goal kick coming from Pritton-Jaka. Now Ikoka. Kemi Ikoka is going to send it as far as he can. Takes a high bounce and handled all the way back to Ethan Goff in the box. Goff going to chip it up now. Kais Motti with a shot. Goal, Kais Motti. Goal, NCC. As the keeper, Ethan Goff, misplayed that one horribly. He tried to clear it out of the box, but rather chipped it up into the air. And came right down to Kais Motti. And really, Kais Motti was just one-on-one right in front of Ethan Goff, right in front of the goal. And really an easy goal for Kais Motti and a mistake for Dakota County Tech. NCC now on top 2-1. They have the lead, folks. Ikoka handles it. Now Kevin Morales passes it to the middle to 2-win. Nice job by NCC. That's Ian Troncoso. Now Morales, Nacho Morales playing some defense. Now Lucas Franco with it. This one is gathered by Tejada. Eduardo Tejada now goes down. And a whistle given by the main official. Heavy pressure coming from Lucas Franco. Pritton-Jaka is going to send this one as far as he can into Dakota County Tech territory. That's played nicely by Nana Apakumanu. Now Mushaya going to have an overhead toss on the near side. Mushaya now back to Kevin Morales. Morales is going to try to cross it into the box. A little bit too far, too powerful. That one was intended for Francisco Ramirez. Playing in the game for the first time for Dakota County Tech. And now the official just talking to Pritton-Jaka. .2:16 left to go in this first half. A 2-1 lead for NCC. Nicely handled by Tejada. Tejada now to Nacho Morales. Now to Kais Motti. But it looks like we have a signal from the near side boundary official that Motti was offsides. But again, just keep giving NCC, if you're NCC, keep giving yourselves opportunities. This one's going to be boomed away now by Reyes Sanchez. And now coming the other way, this is Pablo Matos. Now into the middle. Matos tried to head that one, but now cleared out. Now 2-win. Sends it over to the far side. Dakota County Tech player on the field is down. And now high into the box. And it's into the box still. And saved around, finally gathered by Charlie Pritton-Jaka. And that was, gets your heart racing if you're an NCC Thunder fan there, as finally after, it seems like 5 or 6 strikes at it from Dakota County Tech, finally NCC's goalkeeper Pritton-Jaka able to gather things. And now this is to Kevin Morales. Now back up to Efrain Tellez. Now to Lucas Franco. Franco makes a nice move, and a whistle called. And with 14 seconds left to go in this first half, Dakota County Tech going to try one more shot. NCC trying to stay strong defensively for 14 more seconds here in half number 1. It's going to be Lucas Franco. Who is going to have the kick about 30 yards away. He chips it way high and way over. Goal kick coming from Pritton-Jaka now. And that's the horn here, folks. One half of play has come and gone, and your NCC Thunder are leading 2-1 here to the Dakota County Tech Blue Knights. An exciting first half so far, and an opportunity here for the NCC men's program, possibly getting their first win of the season and of the program's history if they can hold on in the second half. So we're going to send things to a short commercial break, and we'll be right back with your NCC soccer action here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
The instructors here are really nice. The way they teach here is different than a few other colleges as well. We have outside cars, so not just a bunch of trainer cars that everybody works on, and you kind of know what's wrong with them already. So we have to go through the full steps of diagnostics and find out what the problem is, and then we fix it.
The heavy equipment program here at NCC is unique in that we actually go out and do real-world jobs. Students get hands-on time with the equipment. We cover the maintenance as well as the operation of the equipment, and then we go into the estimating side of things.
I chose NCC because they have a nice welding program. Their building is fairly new. They make it very easy to just jump in and learn. Coming into welding, I had no experience, so this program and this NCC seems like a good place to start.
We have very good instructors here. They're all well qualified. The courses are going to be the same if you get them here. Difference is it's going to cost you a lot less money. Then we have agreements with lots of other universities, about 40 of them, and that allows them to transfer all their credits.
Stumbled across X-ray and did some research about how you can change modalities and you can do all these different opportunities, and I just thought that was really awesome. And NCC had amazing graduation rates, they had great reviews, so that's why I chose NCC.
I chose the NCC CNA course because I just really liked the instructors and the entire NCC community, how welcoming everybody is, and I was able to take it in high school and get it done before I started college.
The new facility here at NCC has been great. You've got every tool you can think of. You're never struggling to find something. Just the facility as a whole has been awesome. It makes the learning a lot more interesting and a lot more hands-on, and it's just been great.
Probably the biggest thing that we do a little bit different than a lot of schools is the live work side of the world. So when we teach our students, we actually, if you look around the shop and see what they're working on, in most cases it's a customer car, and so they get real world application.
Our engineering design program is basically drawing components, manufacturing of the components, and then we get into the inspection of the components. So they got to create it, make it, and inspect it just as they would in industry.
And welcome back here, folks, to Orem Field in Sheldon. I'm Caleb Claycamp with Fuller Digital Solutions. We are here at half of your NCC men's soccer game here at home. The Thunder hosting the Dakota County Tech Blue Knights, and the Thunder are winning 2-1 at halftime, and I believe this is actually the first ever lead that NCC has had in a game, especially on the men's side of things. And so trying to keep this lead, obviously, are the Thunder, and trying to get their first ever win in the program's history. The girls' side of things have already gotten a few wins and had a somewhat successful season. The boys are winless so far, but an opportunity possibly to get their first win of the program's history and the first win of the season. Of course, it'd be a non-conference win, but then the next goal obviously would be to get your first non-conference win. Then your next goal would be maybe get your first away win, and just step by step building a program. That's exactly how you do it. We'll give you a little recap of the first half. It was Dakota County Tech, the Blue Knights, striking first. It was number 10, Lucas Franco. He got the Blue Knights on top 1-0. Again, not too long into that first half. I believe just maybe 3 or 4 minutes had gone off the clock, and the Blue Knights were on the scoreboard already. And then NCC, it was a beautiful offensive attack down the field and set up Jose Martinez right in the middle. Martinez faked a guy and then ended up putting a nice shot on goal and scored it. So number 14, Jose Martinez, is credited with the goal. And then, not just before half, but it looks like there was about 5 minutes left until halftime. There was a nice push offensively by NCC back to the goalkeeper, Ethan Goff of Dakota County Tech. Goff ran up on the ball and tried to kick it. What seemed like he was trying to clear it out of the box. He didn't kick it right, I should say, and it just popped right up. And it was number 4, Kais Mahdi. He was there to gather it, and he shot it about 10 feet away from the goal. And goal number 2 for NCC. So somewhat of a mistake from Dakota County Tech, the Blue Knights, but NCC Thunder will take it. I mean, that's exactly what you do when your opponent makes a mistake. You got to capitalize on it offensively or defensively. And that's where we're at right now. So we have about 10 minutes left in halftime, and then we'll get you to half number 2 of your men's game. Again, this is a men's-women's doubleheader here on Monday afternoon. We'll have the women's game starting at about 2:30, right at the conclusion of this first matchup, and it'll be an exciting game as the women's team looking to obviously get a victory as well against Dakota County Tech here in Sheldon. Again, for your halftime recap, I'm Caleb Claycamp with Fuller Digital Solutions.
Coding is the perfect place to be if you want to be in healthcare. You like all of that setting, but you don't like blood. You don't want the hands-on direct patient care, but you still have all that same education and background.
Equipment program at NCC is the only heavy equipment program in the state of Iowa that actually teaches kids how to run large industrial equipment and get them out on the job site. We'd really like you to come take a visit. It'd be nice to meet you.
NCC, because their electrical program is absolutely incredible. Semester to semester, I never had to worry about if I was in the right classes or if I was on the right track, because they make sure you are set on the right track. All you have to do is try.
I think I would be as successful as I am if it wouldn't have been for the TRIO staff's help, encouragement, support, just everything they do for us, always providing extra resources for us and listening to us when we need someone to listen to us as well.
You're amazing. I mean, Ken, have a question, he'll be doing something with another student. Yeah, what do you need? 3 instructors. I mean, I don't think I can name any other college that has as much one-on-one time as this place, so that in itself is pretty extraordinary.
We welcome you to come to NCC and be a part of the engineering, design tech programs, and find your passion for a career choice in manufacturing in Northwest Iowa.
Welcome back, folks, to Orab Field in Sheldon. Ready to get this one underway. There's Iran Nasruddin you see it on your screen there. And again, shout out to the Nasruddin family staying up late in Israel watching Iran here. And Nasruddin gets it underway to his fellow Israeli teammate Ori Alster. Now Alster quickly up the field, aggressive into the box. There is a new keeper in the game for Dakota County Tech. And I believe it's going to be Gregory Stallard. Now bringing it up the field, it's Angel Fuentes for Dakota County Tech. And now a nice ball through to the far side. This is going to be number 7, Marcus Davis. And it looks like it was going to be last touched by an NCC defender. So Marcus Davis is going to kick this from the far corner. And Dakota County Tech already, the Blue Knights, being very aggressive on offense to start this second half. Kick in from Davis. It's high and far across. NCC, great job defensively there. And physicality again. Diego Alferez trying to play some good defense across. Last touch by Marcus Davis, so there'll be a goal kick coming from Britton Jaka. As NCC stifles the first attack of Dakota County Tech this second half. Now Charlie Britton Jaka. Overhead throw coming from Bo Meyer. Meyer now gets it into his teammate, Antoine Ruiz. And a great save there by Britton Jaka. Now Charlie, a booming kick. And that's going to go over everyone and bounce high. And now contesting it offensively. That was a nice run on. That was number 19. That was Lorenz Gooney for NCC. And again, Lorenz making a nice play. Now to the keeper who just booms it out of play. Now NCC will set up a nice offensive push. And I apologize, correction of the goalkeeper. Currently it's Marco Petzold, number 30. Now Diego Alferez dribbling into the box. Alferez trying to make a move. Cleared out by Fuentes, Angel Fuentes. Now Antoine Ruiz. Ruiz going to try to cross it through. Handled nicely by Alejandro Henao. Back to Britton Jaka. Charlie now back out to Henao. Now to John Andrea. Back to Britton Jaka. Charlie now with a big kick. Seemed a little bit dangerous there as Dakota County Tech, Lucas Franco kind of had an opportunity there. Britton Jaka able to get it off in time. So now it's going to be Mushaya from the far side. Back to Mushaya. He's going to throw it in again. This time cleared away by NCC. And looks like a whistle given to Dakota County Tech by the head official. A little bit too physical there. And now kicking it into the box from the far side. It's to the far corner. Britton Jaka is going to catch it and carry it out of play. So last touch technically by NCC, but that's exactly what you want to do. A nice move by the keeper. Do not want to give them any opportunity whatsoever, even if that means you going up, getting that ball and bringing it out of play yourself. So now we'll see number 10, Lucas Franco. The corner kick from the near corner. Franco crosses it over and through everyone, but handled now by Angel Fuentes. Fuentes retreats to Mushaya. Mushaya makes a move. And now that one's stolen away nicely. And physical play there. Mushaya gets the whistle on him. That was a nice job by number 23, Tom Salem. Diego Alferez trying to get there, and that's going to just be Booed away by Petzold. Now Lucas Franco. Franco, shot on goal. Pritton Jaka handles it. Dakota County Tech, very aggressive. Not really anything sustainable offensively yet for NCC this half. Jose Ramirez. Ramirez chips it up, tries to get it to his teammate. Out to the far side, Angel Fuentes. Fuentes dribbles to the middle. And now this is going to go to Escobar Sanchez. Dakota County Tech making moves. Marcus Davis now has it in the middle. Davis making more moves. Contested nicely by Martinez. And having to retreat are the Blue Knights. Fuentes with it again. Angel Fuentes. He's going to cross it now. Try to do it to Bo Meyer. But it looks like handled by NCC. Jose Ramirez. This is a run on by Antoine Ruiz. Ruiz tries to bend it in, but not even close on the far side. Goal kick coming from Pritton Jaka. Charlie Pritton Jaka. Booming kick out of the goal. Nasruddin, fantastic head. That goes right to Diego Alferez. Alferez seems to have misplayed it slightly. And no signal given from the near boundary, but the main official says Alferez touched it last. And this one thrown in by Meyer back to the keeper, Petzold. And now taken by Alferez. Diego Alferez deep in NCC territory. Nasruddin. Nasruddin shot just wide. Iran Nasruddin just wide of the goal there on the shot. Fantastic play, number one, by Diego Alferez to intercept that pass from the goalie, Marco Petzold. Petzold was trying to get it to his teammate, Bo Meyer, on the near side. And Alferez intercepted it, handed it to Nasruddin. Nasruddin, nice shot on goal. Just couldn't get it to go. Now chipped up, Andrea. Lengthy John Andrea. Jose Ramirez, Martinez. Now up to Nasruddin. Nasruddin has it. And Petzold going to fall on that one. Another try for Iran Nasruddin. Petzold. Booming kick right to the middle, handled by Jose Martinez. Carson Gibson, overhead toss, gets it into Iran Nasruddin. Nice job by Nasruddin getting it to Alster. Alster has to retreat back to Akoka. And Kemi sending it through. Diego Alferez. And Marco Petzold is going to easily pick that one up. NCC, aggressive defense, and finally stealing it away. Ori Alster has it. Alster chips it through to Nasruddin, and Nasruddin is going to be called for offsides. So the far boundary. And now that head official just giving a warning to Iran Nasruddin as he shot on goal. Head official claiming that maybe a little delay of game coming from Iran, but I kind of disagree there. It was a shot on goal. Ikoka, nicely played. Jose Martinez brings it up, fakes it. Now dribbles further to the near side. Now Diego Alferez with an opportunity a little too far from Martinez. Martinez, great job there. Feeds it to Gooney. Gooney now gets it. And it looks like going to be called there on the shoulder for Dakota County Tech. So as it seems here, Iran Nasruddin standing with the ball at his feet, and he's only about 30 yards away from the goal. And it seems like between Iran and Diego, yellow card given to Dakota County Tech. Some argument, I believe, going on. And now Iran Nasruddin, Diego Alferez, both standing with the ball just at their feet, shoulder to shoulder. And the official going to back up that front row even further. An opportunity possibly now for NCC and either Iran Nasruddin or Diego Alferez. Iran backing up. Alferez goes first. Bluffs. Iran into the box. Handled by the goalkeeper, Marco Petzold. Iran Nasruddin very active on the NCC's offensive attack so far for the Thunder. Now bringing it up is Mushaya. Mushaya brings it all the way north-south. Now chips it across to his teammate on the run, Antoine Ruiz. Ruiz into the box. Shot. Goal, Antoine Ruiz. Worst case scenario there for NCC. After a good look offensively, Mushaya runs at the length of the field, crosses it to Antoine Ruiz. Ruiz dribbles it into the box and gets it past Pritin Jaka to equalize now 2-2 in the second half of play. Iran Nasruddin, first touch, now gets it to Alferez. Alferez gets it through, now tries to get it to Iran, but intercepted there nicely by the defender, Bo Meyer. Alferez tosses it in to Iran. Iran Nasruddin with a defender on him. Iran dribbling around, passes it to Alster. That pass gets through to Alster, Ori Alster, now to Nasruddin. Nasruddin tries to keep it. Now Carson Gibson gets it up to Jose Martinez. Martinez already with a goal today. Chips it up. And nice play there by number 5, Escobar Sanchez. And a whistle given to Dakota County Tech as NCC, it looks like, going to be responsible for making a Dakota County Tech Blue Knights stumble. So a whistle in favor of Dakota County. Again, the Dakota County Tech Blue Knights are 3-7-1 on the year. Two-year community college in Rosemont, Minnesota. Rosemont, Minnesota, and Dakota County in the Minneapolis-St. Paul metropolitan area. And now it looks like a whistle given now to Dakota County Tech. And now it's the Blue Knights with a possible go-ahead opportunity just about 25 yards or 26 yards away from Pritin Jaka in goal. Stepping back 2 steps. Ruiz shoots. And bouncing up high, now cleared away by Carson Gibson. 2-2. Stalemate here in the second half of play for the men's game. 32 minutes left to go. And a corner kick coming now from the near side. It's going to be again Lucas Franco. Franco sends it into the box, far side, header, way too high and out of play. Last touch by Dakota County Tech Blue Knights, so NCC now with a goal kick coming from Pritin Jaka. Charlie Pritin Jaka gets a nice couple of steps, running start, and booming kick to midfield. Ori Ulster trying to get it the other way. Lorenz Gooney now. Gooney gives it back to Dakota County Tech. Now retreating all the way to Escobar Sanchez. Dakota County Tech. Now this is Angel Fuentes. Fuentes passes it back. Now Mushaya bringing it down. Mushaya cleared out by John Andrea. How often have we seen big John Andrea do that this year? Just clear it out of trouble. Same with Ikoka, who just did so. Now here we go, Jose Martinez. Martinez, nice pass. Now this is Alferez. Diego Alferez running with a run. Nasruddin Alferez bringing it deep. Nice move by Diego. He still has it. And no shot able. And Dakota County Tech actually cleared that out very well. John Andrea trying to push the pace. Antoine Ruiz. Ruiz guarded closely by Gibson. He gets past Gibson on John Andrea. Now Carson Gibson. Gibson to Martinez. Martinez now up to Alster. And Ori Alster has it now. Chips it up. A running try for Alferez. Alferez. And going to the ground is Alferez and Kevin Morales. No whistle given by the main official. Now headed the other way, it's Marcus Davis. Marcus Davis for Dakota County Tech. Ikoka has it. Tries to clear it out. Going to be gathered by Mushaya. Mushaya crosses it again to Antoine Ruiz. Ruiz. Cleared by Andrea. Bo Meyer brings it in. Ikoka hits it up to Prittenjaka. Charlie Prittenjaka. Very, very lengthy at goalie. Angel Fuentes now has it. Nicely stolen away there by Alejandro Hanau. And unfortunately gets away from Salem. Now substitution coming. Lorenz Gooney going to sit down. Coming back in the game, I believe, is, yes, it's Nicholas Urakoekia. Throw into Mushaya. Now Angel Fuentes coming down, guarded by Alster. Fuentes spins, now passes it to the middle. Shot on goal, chipped up. Prittenjaka lets it go out of play. But they're going to say last touch by NCC, so a corner kick coming now in the near corner. Number 23, Efrain Tellez will have the kick from the near corner. Tellez sends it across into the box, way high. Diego Alferez with it, trying to clear it out. Now back to Tellez. Tellez crosses it back into the goal. An opportunity for header. Nice save by Prittenjaka in goal. Fantastic job by Charlie Prittenjaka, native of Australia. Great job there by Hanau. Bounces high, 50-50 ball. Hanau tries to get it, but gathered again by Angel Fuentes. Fuentes now backs it up. Now all the way back to the keeper. Now number 4, Gabriel Bermudez. Bermudez now gets it to Escobar Sanchez. Now back to the middle to Kevin Morales. Morales now gets it up to 2-win. 2-win, closely guarded by Martinez. Gets it over now to the far side. Mushaya guarded by Hanau. Nice pass by Mushaya. Gets it to the defending Ikoka. Cleared away by Tom Salem. Cleared away and out of play. On that far boundary, right at about midfield. Toss in coming from Kevin Morales. Mushaya going to have the toss in. And we're going to have, looks like the near boundary official is going to have a conversation with the head official. While they do that, we'll get a quick commercial break. We'll be right back here. 2-2, 27 minutes left to go in this game.
Here, amazing. I mean, Ken, have a question, he'll be doing something with another student. Yeah, what do you need? 3 instructors. I mean, I don't think I can name any other college that has as much one-on-one time as this place. So that in itself is pretty extraordinary.
So essentially what was being discussed there by the near boundary official is he called forward the main official and just said that it's awfully hard to see who's in and who's out of the game there on that far bench. So asking all of the players for Dakota County Tech to please put on pennies and clearly mark yourselves as on the bench. Sit near the bench as well. Now Nasruddin gets it back but can't get it to a teammate. And now head the other way, Dakota County Tech. Now this is Antoine Ruiz. This is number 20, Pablo Matos. Now Fuentes on the far side. Angel Fuentes chips it up, handled by Pritin Jaka. Pritin Jaka gets it to Nasruddin on the near side. Iran challenging. Now Bermudez. Bermudez gets it up to Matos. Matos loses possession to Coca. Get a kick into Nasruddin running through. Kicked away by Bermudez. Now handled by the keeper, Petzold. Morales now going to kick it up to his teammate, Fuentes. Nice tackle there. Ori Alster. Alster trying to keep it. Now finally a whistle on Dakota County Tech. Ori Alster going to try to get it to Alferez on the near side. Ori Alster trying to get in there, and he wins the 50-50 ball. Ori Alster trying to get it up through the defense, now weaving through and getting tripped up there. Definite whistle coming, absolutely. No doubt about that one. As now NCC trying to make another offensive push with 25 minutes left to go in this game. It'll be Jose Martinez, Iran Nasruddin, both standing, and now Nasruddin will retreat further to Dakota County Tech's goal, and it'll be Jose Ramirez with the free kick here. And chipping it up into the goal, way too far, but a great opportunity. Marco Petzold, the goalkeeper, is going to get this one and just spin it out to Morales. Morales now gets it to his teammate. Now trying to get it across. Nasruddin really doing great job. Aggressive defense, and NCC. Wow, Dakota County Tech. Missteps there in NCC with possession now. It'll be Diego Alferez to the near side. He gets it to Gibson. Carson Gibson, the defender. And now that one's intercepted. That was intercepted by Efrain Tellez. Now getting it to Pablo Matos. Matos to Tellez. Tellez back to Matos. Right past Gibson. Carson Gibson. Great job to get back on defense. Now John Andrea getting it up to Diego Alferez. Alferez gets it in the middle to Uricoequia. Nice job by Efrain Tellez of Dakota County Tech. Alejandro Hanal closely guarding the offender, Mushaya. Mushaya now getting it through. Dakota County Tech has it just outside the box of NCC. Chipping it up into the box. Carson Gibson tries to clear it away. And now Angel Fuentes dribbling it up. Now towards the middle. Cleared out by Alster. Now this is back to Escobar Sanchez. Chipped up by Mushaya. Now to the near side, and that was saved in play by Efrain Tellez. Now Gibson. And the near side boundary official has a whistle on Pablo Matos that had Carson Gibson falling to the ground for NCC. So it'll be Charlie Pritin Jaka. Charlie Pritin Jaka, just outside of the box, sends that one down into Dakota County Tech territory. But then right back to NCC and right back to Pritton-Jaka. Now booming kick once more. Past midfield, Iran Nasruddin. It takes a high hop. And 50-50 ball. Iran 1-on-3, not able to win that one. Now Angel Fuentes coming down for the Blue Knights. Now backing right up. This is number 15, Tu Win. All the way back now to the goal box, it seems. Kevin Morales with it on the far side, guarded by Iran Nasruddin in the middle. The Blue Knights probing the perimeter, trying to get it downfield, and they do slightly. Now back to Tu Win. Now Angel Fuentes. Angel Fuentes on the near side. Now gets it towards the middle. Mushaya gathers the ball. Mushaya. Nice job deflecting that one was Tom Salem. And now last touch there by Alejandro Henao. As Iran Nasruddin being substituted out here. Coming in the game, number 16, Varek Mai Mang. Also number 20, Leo Morris. As well as Anthony Gakana coming back in the game. John Andrea going to clear that one out. This one handled by Angel Fuentes, guarded by Anthony Gakana. Gakana is going to steal that one away, but last touch by him. So now it'll be an overhead toss. And now a whistle given offsides on the near side. That was called on number 12, Nana Opakumanu. Charlie Pritton-Jaka with 20 minutes left to go in the game. Tied it 2 apiece. Boots it away to midfield. Gathered by the Blue Knights. Pablo Matos. Guarded by Gakana. Matos tries to get it through, and he does. Splits the defenders. And Matos still has it. Matos now guarded by Andrea. Andrea, nice job getting there defensively. Last touch by Matos. Fantastic job defensively by John Andrea. Overhead toss. And now he gets it into Urakoekia on the run. Nicholas Urakoekia getting through. Stolen away there by number 4, Bermudez. Gabriel Bermudez now going forward. Hand fighting there from Urakoekia. And whistled on the play. No card given. It'll be Ray Escobar Sanchez to resume play, it seems, for Dakota County Tech. Escobar Sanchez crosses it to the far side of the box. Received by Dakota County Tech, but intercepted by Alejandro Henao. Now coming up, it's Varek Mai Mang. Mai Mang. As you can tell, Mai Mang, definitely a fresh body in there. And now NCC really pushing up defensively. Handled by the goalkeeper, Petzold. NCC tries to gather it, and Alferez, and they do. Diego Alferez chips it up. Gathered by Petzold. Marco Petzold gets it to the far side to Mushaya. Mushaya trying to keep it in bounds and does so. Last touch now by an NCC defender. Toss in from Mushaya. Mushaya on the far side. Last touch there by Marcus Davis. Overhead throw coming in from Alejandro Henao, and a full line substitution, it seems, coming in almost for NCC. Kais Madi comes in. Ian Troncoso going to come in the game. Leo Morris comes in. Eduardo Tejada now in the game as well. Mai Mang and Kais Madi trying to get something contested, and now tries to get it through to Matos. Pablo Matos on the run on the near side, guarded by Gakana. Matos makes a move to the inside, trying to get past Gakana. Nice defense by NCC, taken away by the Thunder. Now up to Kais Madi. Madi already with a goal, making a man miss. And Troncoso tried to get it on the run there. Almost, but not quite. Pablo Matos gets it to the middle. Nice header by Akoka. Now the far side, Mushaya. Mushaya gets past his defender, Alejandro Henao. Fantastic on defense. He has been all season and all game. Kais Madi. Kais Madi tripped up, and a whistle given by the lead official. 16 minutes left to go in regulation. 2-2 is our score. Only one goal so far in this second half, and it belongs to Dakota County Tech. It was 2-1. NCC leading at the half. Kimi Ikoka, what a nice kick. Angel Fuentes tries to get that one. Eduardo Tejada. Now all the way back to Pritton-Jaka. Charlie Pritton-Jaka. Boots it away. Taken on the run by Kais Madi. No offside flag. Madi tries to get the 50-50 ball and can't handle it. Now back up to that far boundary. Kept in bounds. Tejada now. Eduardo Tejada brings it forward for NCC. The Thunder still with possession. And now Mushaya able to steal it away for Dakota County Tech. And Mushaya using his speed to bring it forward. Handled by Matos, now on the run. It's going to be Dakota County Tech. Fakes the shot. Gakana on defense. Gakana staying with his man. This is number 23, Efrain Tellez. Tellez gets it now to Nana Apakumanu and hit out by Troncoso. Apakumanu going to overhead toss it into his teammate. This is number 5, Escobar Sanchez. Sanchez trying to tip it up. Handled by Mai Mang. And a whistle going to go against Dakota County Tech in favor of NCC. Great defensive possession there for the Thunder. John Andrea booting it forward. Handled by Bermudez. And trying to get it through to last touch by Okapu Manu. Thrown in by Gakana to John Andrea. Andrea getting it through. And a misplay, and that gets Mai Mang the ball on the run. Mai Mang bringing it in deep into the box. Mai Mang going to get a chance. He shoots, tips, and just misses the far goal for Rick Mai Mang. Almost putting NCC in front with 13 minutes to go. Fantastic play by the keeper, Marco Petzold, to keep this one a tie, as he just deflected the ball enough, changed the trajectory just enough to go outside of that far post. But really fantastic job by Mai Mang. And now corner kick coming, far corner. Getting it into the box. Andrea with an attempt. Now Troncoso with a shot on goal. Ian Troncoso couldn't get it to go. John Andrea is on the ground in the box. And now this one all the way forward for Dakota County Tech. It's 2-on-2. This one Pablo Matos, defended by Ikoka. Matos gets past Ikoka. Stop and go. Pritton-Jaka going to cover it up. And after he does that, looks like, again, some good sportsmanship there. It looks like John Andrea, just a little bit of a calf cramp or a leg cramp. Goalie Marco Petzold is stretching him out there. Good sportsmanship there by both teams. So John Andrea going to be coming out. And coming back in the game is Carson Gibson. So now the official going to start the time again. It'll be Pritin Jaka with the ball. Picks it up in his own goal. Is going to roll it now to Carson Gibson. Gibson brings it up. Gibson gets it to the middle now to Eduardo Tejada. Tejada going to retreat things to Ikoka. Kemi Ikoka going to kick it far and through. Gets it to Kais Mahdi. Kais Mahdi, nice ball to Troncoso. Ian Troncoso. Guarded by Okapu Manu. Ian Troncoso towards the middle. Troncoso shot on goal. And rolls to the near post. Marco Petzold, another job there. And Petzold going to have a booming kick now. This one taken. This is going to be number 7, Marcus Davis. Davis on his defender. Oh, and physicality there. As Marcus Davis, defended by Axel Rickert. Time is going to stop here. And so time did stop here. Free kick opportunity. Shot and way above goal, really not even close. It'll be a goal kick coming from Pritin Jaka. Another change coming in for NCC. Nacho Morales in the game. Ori Alster back in the game. Jose Martinez stays in the game. Handled by Troncoso. Lets it go. Ori Alster trying to get, or excuse me, that's Nacho Morales. And then it's going to be number 12, Opaku Manu with the side throw in. Physicality coming from Troncoso. Whistle given. That was 2-win. Now Escobar Sanchez, who's handled the majority of the free kicks so far for Dakota County Tech today, is going to do it once more. Escobar Sanchez, booming kick into the box, cleared away by Alejandro Henao. Taken by Lucas Franco. Franco tries to get it through. Cleared out by Ikoka. Now Mushaya, overhead throw in from the far side. Mushaya trying to get it to Lucas Franco. Nice defense by Ikoka. Now Henao. Alejandro Henao trying to keep it in play. Last touched by NCC. Mushaya. Going to pass it back to his teammate. Nice job, Nacho Morales. Nacho playing some aggressive defense. Mushaya has it once more. Crosses it now to the middle of the field. This is Bo Meyer. Meyer now to the near side. Escobar Sanchez. The Blue Knights probing the perimeter. Now trying to get it past. And Alejandro Henao headed that one out of bounds, out of play. Overhead toss coming in from Mushaya on the far end. Mushaya into 2. 2-win. 2-win, guarded closely by number 18, Axel Rickert. Overhead toss into Angel Fuentes. Fuentes jumping into the box. Fuentes gets past some defenders. Crosses it to the middle. An opportunity for Ruiz. And Antoine Ruiz, with 9 minutes left to play in the game, sends Dakota County Tech up by 1. Tough break for NCC. With 9 minutes left, The Thunder now trailing by 1 goal. And the second goal tonight for Antoine Ruiz. Antoine Ruiz has 2 tonight. Nacho Morales, NCC, up offensively almost immediately. Trying to cross it in, but cleared away. Nice job by Johan Vargas. Last touched by Angel Fuentes of Dakota County Tech. NCC overhead throw-in on the far side. Throws it into Alster, Ori Alster, and a whistle given. So now an opportunity here for NCC. 8:30 left. You'd really like to see an equalizer here at this point. Far boundary official putting the ball where he says the penalty occurred. This is Kemi Ikoka, who's going to kick this one. Jose Martinez sneaking over to the near side. Martinez still sneaking. Ikoka. Oh, heading in goal. Ori Alster with an opportunity just high and out of play. Now a goal kick coming from Marco Petzold. Petzold booms it to the middle. Taken now by Carson Gibson. Gibson retreats it back to Pritin Janka. The goalie now sends it away. Handled by Rickard. Rickard tries to pass it to the middle. Axel Rickard, great job dribbling that ball. And now some physicality, whistle on NCC. Dakota County Tech with 7 minutes left has possession on that far side. Alejandro Hanau playing good defense there on Marcus Davis. Substitutions coming in. John Andrea, Tom Salem, Ron Nasruddin all coming in. Looks like Alejandro Hanau, Axel Rickard, Carson Gibson going to exit the game. Nice job by Alster going the other way and headed. And another flop called. Pritin Janka now sends it. Gets past, and Nacho Morales trying to keep it in play. Last touched by NCC. 5:46 left to go in the game. Throw in from the far side. Last touched by Dakota County Tech. NCC overhead throw in, trying to get into Kaismati. Some contact. No whistle given. They're going to say Madi touched it last. So Dakota County Tech now a throw in on the far side. John Andrea. Kemi Ikoka. Now Kaismati. Pushing up defensively. All of NCC pushing up defensively. Last touch by Dakota County Tech. 4 minutes, 54 seconds left to go. Nice play there by Marcus Davis. And Davis headed down. Nice tackle by Andrea. Last touch by John Andrea, Marcus Davis. And Mushaya going to have the overhead toss. Mushaya tosses it now into Angel Fuentes. Fuentes has to retreat it all the way back to middle part of the field to Bermudez. Bermudez now to the far side, handled by Salem. Fuentes. Salem gets it. Now back to Angel Fuentes for the Blue Knights. Marcus Davis has it now. Now 2-Win dribbling around, guarded closely by Salem. Kemi Ikoka trying to get it to the captain, Ori Alster. And now Troncoso going to get it for NCC. Troncoso gets it up to Nasruddin. Nasruddin through to Alster. Alster, Ori Alster. Now crosses to the far side. Beautiful to Morales. No offsides called. Nacho Morales in the box. Cross it to the middle. Kaismati. And gathered by the keeper. NCC having multiple opportunities, but cannot get them to go. Cleared by the keeper, Marco Petzold. Out of play on that far side. 3:30 left to go. NCC trying to equalize if they can. Tom Salem. And no whistle called. Last touch by NCC. Mushaya now with the overhead toss. Not Mushaya. Everyone going to kind of shift up. Trying to get it to Marcus Davis. Nice job by Ikoka. Now Martinez. Now Andrea. John Andrea gets it to the middle to Alster. Alster. Ori Alster. Oh, tried to get it to Iran Nasruddin on the run, but just a little bit of an errant pass there by Alster. And no whistle. Now Troncoso with it. Troncoso gets it to Alster. Now all the way back to Petzold in goal. Marco Petzold kicks it now to Bermudez. Excuse me, that's Bo Meyer. Kakana. Troncoso trying to keep it in play. They're going to say last touch by Dakota County. Troncoso. Overhead throw to Alster. Now Martinez chips up to Morales. Back to Martinez. Now stolen away by 2-Win. 2-Win coming up for Marcus Davis. Kemi Ikoka on defense. Ikoka sends it the other way. Has some nice spin on it. It stays in play. Nacho Morales. And handled by Petzold again. Hustle there by Nacho Morales. Everyone else thought it was just going to tail out of play, but it had so much spin on it, it just got right to that far boundary and stayed in. Nacho Morales with great hustle. Jose Martinez intercepts it. Now Troncoso. Troncoso dribbling in. Troncoso. He gets away from him. Now Nasruddin. Nasruddin crosses it to the far side. Mushaya going to clear things out for Dakota County Tech. In 1 minute, 18 seconds left to go. NCC just a little bit frantic. Now Ori Alster. Last touched by Dakota County Tech. NCC moving quickly now. Deep into Blue Knight territory. Overhead throw. Ori Alster on the far side. Alster still has it in play. Crosses it into the box. Now handled by Dakota County and cleared away. 48 seconds left to go. John Andrea is going to regather it at midfield. Charlie Prittenjaka well out of the goal now. Handled by Ikoka. Now Troncoso. Troncoso tries to chip it up to Nasruddin. Headed out of the way. Kakana. Anthony Kakana playing nice defense. Kakana stays with it. Oh, makes the man miss. And definitely a whistle given and a card going to be given as well, I believe. Yes, yellow card given. That's number 10. That's Lucas Franco. Anthony Kakana. Now Anthony Gakana is going to be subbed out. And Charlie Prittenjaka is officially out of the goal and going to use his height on the offensive side of things with just 22 seconds left. Kemi Ikoka right at midfield. Going to try to send it into the box. Ikoka kicks it just short. Troncoso keeps it. Back to Ikoka. Kemi Ikoka. And this one's stolen away. And this is going to be a goal in garbage time. And it is. Unfortunate Lucas Franco with his second goal of the day, bringing it 4-2. Unfortunate there for NCC. They had the lead going into halftime 2-1. And then 3 goals here from Lucas Franco and Dakota County Tech. And with 6 seconds left to go, looks like that is going to do it here, folks. We do have to play it out here, so NCC going to have to reset everybody here to play out the final 6 seconds of this match. And that'll do it here, folks. After regulation, it's the Dakota County Tech Blue Knights coming into Orab Field and NCC's territory here in Sheldon and winning 4-2. We want to thank all of our international listeners for tuning in. Again, shouts out to the Nasruddin family for watching all the way from Israel tonight. We wish you guys a good rest of your night. And again, from Orab Field in Sheldon, I'm Caleb Claycamp with Fuller Digital Solutions. We will be right back with our second stream of the day as we're going to have the women's matchup of NCC, the Thunder taking on Dakota County Tech Blue Knights women, coming up in just a moment. Again, I'm Caleb Claycamp with Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll see you in just a bit.